Cool.
Good evening, everybody. Hello.
And welcome to yet another awesome episode of Average Giants.
Oh, yes. Hello, I am Zaz Blamey Mataz. But you can call me Giant.
And I'm the Average Gamer. And tonight, what are we playing, Giant?
We are playing Transcendence, but we are playing a new, what do you call an expansion?
Yeah, the first big addition to Transcendence. I was going to say, to expansion.
We're now playing expansion with Transcendence as our host.
Indeed. And we have in the show with us today, you can actually see him on the screen.
Yeah.
This is George from the development team behind Transcendence. How's it going tonight?
It's great. Glad to be on again on your show.
Yeah, we had a blast last time.
It's been a while. It's been a little while.
It has. It was August.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yep. I was just looking it up today.
I've been in crunch mode doing Eternity Port pretty much since then.
So, before we really start the game, can you give us a quick synopsis of what's changed with Transcendence, or what's the major features of this expansion?
Sure. Transcendence. The main storyline is about the core storyline is about this character who's a pilgrim called by this hyper intelligence in the center of the galactic core, and the main mission is all about kind of that journey. But with Eternity Port, what I wanted to do is essentially have a new player character, a different character on a different mission, but set in the same universe. So that's one of the things that I'm really excited about with Eternity Port. It's set in the same setting, kind of same timeline, same place, but we visit slightly different places in the universe. In particular, in Eternity Port, you get to visit Earth, the solar system, all the planets around there, which I'm also pretty excited about.
Oh, cool.
Awesome. Alright, so I guess we'll just jump into this. This will be interesting because I haven't played this in a little while, so I'm a big old rusty bucket. But we're definitely starting with the Eternity Port. It says, with a fast ship and the skills to fly, you earn a living running dangerous missions for any sovereign who will hire you. But when a digital... Sweet.
Yeah, it sounds awesome.
Sweet. This is intense, man. But when a digital hyperintelligence threatens the entirety of human space, the only hope lies with the reclusive cyber citizens of Eternity Port. Neato. We shall okay it. Oh no, now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna use for a ship.
What kind of ship are you gonna use?
We got ourselves a Spartan-class heavy gun ship.
And there are 3 ships that you can start off with in Eternity Port, and if I remember correctly, these are all new. Is that right, George?
That's right. These 3 ships are new for Eternity Port.
Cool.
The easiest one to play is probably the Raijin class. That's got an auto-aiming cannon, so that helps a lot. But
there you go.
But the Spartan or the Hercules might have a little bit more armor. So it's up to you. It's up to you. It's a good choice.
I do remember playing the auto shooting, auto aim, everything. That was nice. Just floating through space, killing everything without even thinking about it. Prime Directive can suck my ego.
Well said, Giant.
Oh, yeah, we'll do that. Why not?
So how long did... Oh, I'll let you read this.
Some months ago, having lost all desire for life on a station, you decided to purchase a ship and travel through the universe. All was well until you ran into a flight of Charon pirates, who proceeded to blast your ship to bits, leaving you drifting alone through the blackness of space.
It's like, here, take all this time to pick your ship. We just blew it.
Oh.
Yeah, new ships, I'm sure.
You wake up in a hospital, a woman in medic gear hovers over you. Good, you're back. I saw your ship being pummeled by pirates. Sorry I couldn't intervene earlier. My name is Morningstar. Where am I? What am I clicking here? W? Oh, okay. You're safe for now, and I have a proposition for you. I'll repair you and your ship if you undertake a simple delivery mission. I need you to deliver a message to Eternity Port. Agreed? Do I have a choice?
Wow, you're a nice guy.
Decidedly not, says Morningstar with a smile. Suddenly the world dissolves around you in a buzzing explosion of grayness. You find yourself aboard your ship. A 3-centimeter neural cable emerges from the back of your head and connects to some kind of optical processor. What did you do to me? You hear a Morningstar over the comms. Don't worry, it's just a harmless neural interface. You're connected to a CDM shard, which carries the message you're going to deliver. It can also help you survive your journey. Use it if necessary. Good luck, average gamer. Oh, technical.
Ha! You play my game.
Yeah, and as he says, thanks for nothing.
Fleeting Infinity thinks your voiceover is interesting.
And
your female voiceover.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Next, I'm going to have to hire you to do the voice.
Careful what you wish for.
I'm already being attacked. Jeez.
I was going to ask George, who is responsible for all the writing? Is that all you?
It's me, but I have some great advisors. Madison Claus and Michael Tangent have been, I've been working with them on the script, and they, Madison is an editor professionally, so she helps me a lot with the writing, and Michael just has a really good ear, so it's mostly me with a lot of help from them.
Interesting.
So where the heck?
That's one of the things that I love about Transcendence is the actual story. So I've been really chomping at the bit to play some Eternity Port. So it's nice. I was also going to ask, for the people that haven't seen Transcendence before or anything like that, you can purchase the game now. What is the price point and the platforms or the websites where they can purchase it?
Sure. The core game is absolutely free. It's a PC game, so for Windows, and I've tested all under Wine. So if you got a Linux rig, Wine works. So the core game, like I said, is free. Eternity Point is a $6 expansion, and there's also another. There's a $3 expansion called Corporate Command that's also available. That expands the main storyline.
Okay,
which is a steal, which is crazy. Yeah, anyway, I think that's a very fair pricing. Though, I mean, you've also had, if I remember correctly, you've had a lot of community support and building like ships and that kind of stuff. Have you continued to do that since we last talked to you?
Yeah. It's a lot of the game is obviously there's a lot of it's very moddable, and so the community has been really great about creating a whole bunch of expansions. And right now those are free, but part of the plan is that some people will write expansions that they'll be able to charge money for, and so they'll get money for that, and I'll take some cut as the marketplace. But that's also another. I mean, that's probably going to happen later down the line, but that's something that I'm excited about too.
Mm-hmm. I was going to say, I remember when we were chatting with you in August, you were talking about some of the things that you wanted to bring into the game. And this expansion, I've seen quite a few of those, like the new ships, kind of a different storyline, that kind of thing. Is there anything that you wanted to put in this expansion that you just weren't able to, couldn't get it together in time, or anything like that?
Oh yeah. There's a bunch of things that I wanted to do with the storyline in this expansion, mostly alternate missions, secret missions, that kind of stuff that I design, but just didn't get a chance to implement. There's a bunch of missions like that I kind of want to implement eventually. So yeah, we always have like a ton more ideas than time to implement all this stuff. But the nice thing about the way I'm planning it, both from a business perspective and just from a technology perspective, is to have these expansions be updatable. So Eternity Port, you pay $6, you get the adventure, but 6 months, a year from now, it's going to have more missions, it's going to have more stuff, and all that's just going to come for free for anyone who buys it.
That was actually one of the things too when I was installing Eternity Port that I really loved is the way that you have add-ons in your game. So when you have the base game, you can go. If the button is Additions, I think I can't remember. Yeah. Additions, and then it has the prices listed on it, or if they're free, you just click them download them, and boom, it installs it all for you, which was really quite nice. That's very, very user-friendly, considering the fact that you guys, like, you're not on Steam or anything like that. So.
Right. Thanks. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm pretty happy with how that's working out so far.
Okay, so I know my mission, but I don't know where exactly I'm going.
So, yeah, it looks like you're in the middle of a firefight. So let me show you one thing, which is if you press the N key. Actually, let me show you a couple things. If you press the N key, you'll see the whole region of space,
Okay.
and then you'll be able to see, the destination, Sirius. You're supposed to get to Sirius, and it'll show you kind of where you are and where you need to get to. Then, if you've played Transcendence before, you know the way you need to get to another star system is to find some Stargate. But in each system, there's a lot of stuff to do. So what I recommend is that you fly around the system, take some missions, earn some money, upgrade your weapons, and then make your way to Sirius. You can see kind of this solar system there and all that.
And blow up everything you can.
Yeah.
Traffic control, so I don't even need to be here, do I?
So this and if you dock with Kibo, maybe not the nav beacon, but if you dock with Kibo, you should be able to see some missions. It'll give you some missions.
Okay. Let's see
Yeah.
if we have anything. I'm assuming that I got to keep my 3 T-11 missiles and 12 helium fuel rods.
Yeah, probably.
Darn! I was hoping I could sell them.
I just want to give a shout out to a person in chat whose name is Fluffles the Microsaur.
Nice.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that that's an awesome name.
Fluffles.
So
That's awesome. That's awesome. That sounds like a Transcendence player.
I don't have enough credits to buy anything, you guys. Okay, undock, since there's nothing here for me. And
talking about selling. Your
Yeah,
missiles
you
and
might
fuel.
check out the there. You might check out the operations level.
operations level? Oh.
Yeah, if you dock with that again.
Operations level is abuzz with activity. Men and women talk loudly into comms while staring at large displays. The room is hot and muggy. A black woman in uniform approaches you. Are you Merc? We could use your help. We've lost contact with a lot of our minds. It could be nothing, but they could also be in trouble. We need an armed ship to go out there and investigate. Are you up for it?
Can you be like Duke Nukem? Whenever you have to say anything as your pilot, just be Duke Nukem.
I'm gonna be Duke Nukem as my guy.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Accept.
Pick it, baby.
Excellent. We'll pay you 250 to investigate plus bonus if you need to fight. I programmed the mine's coordinates into your ship computer. Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck, yeah. Unknown
A
friendly.
little Star Fox. Good luck.
Oh, it's right. Thar, huh? Alright, we're going this way. Yeah, space! Space!
Rouch. Gonna go boot up Transcendence and play myself.
No, you have to stay here and listen to us.
So Fleeting Infinity is asking, he always has such good questions. Are the battles you're running into and the object you're finding random occurrences, or are they all set in place?
It's mostly random. So there's a lot of random encounters that just happen. The position of the space stations, for most systems, it's random. For this system, there's a couple of set stations like the ones that you just saw, but most of the other ones are randomly chosen and randomly placed.
I also saw in the additions, one of the things you can download is a soundtrack. Is that just like the straight MP3 files, or?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, that I'm really happy with. Michael Tangent composed that music, and he's just done an amazing job. I don't know if you have it on now, but I think it's pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm. It may be a bit quiet.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I probably can't hear it through the.
Mm-hmm. But it is very nice. It's very atmospheric. So I just wanted to give that a little bit of a shout out too.
Awesome.
So will it tell me? Oh, the numbers in the top right corner is the amount that it'll cost me to repair, or is that my armor amount?
That's the armor amount.
Okay. And how do I tell how much it'll cost me to fix it, or it says buy upgrade?
Yeah, if you select buy upgrade, it'll tell you what you can upgrade and how much it'll cost to upgrade.
Your ship's reactor is not powerful enough for this device. Solon shield generator. Oh, that's way too much. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good now. You can't do anything. So I can't do anything.
Did you get paid for that mission?
I did. I didn't have to do anything. I docked there, and they're just like, oh yeah, nothing. There's no problem. We're fine. Go away.
Let me.
That's also a random mission, by the way. That's a random mission where it's not. Sometimes something happens. Sometimes like you have to fight something. You lucked out. You just got paid for nothing.
You pretty much just answered. I'm still going to ask it though, but I'm going to paraphrase another question from chat here. The quests that you have, do you only find them through like observation decks or from space stations, or are there ships or items that you can find throughout the world that lead into quests? And then what kind of quests can you expect to see?
Yeah, they're pretty much all kinds. Most of them, are exactly through stations. Most stations you dock and there's some kind of quest. Not always, but sometimes. And like this one, for instance, there's probably some kind of quest. But other than that, it's also random. I mean, sometimes you'll see flights of ships, going by, and if you attack them, you can loot them and then sell what you find. So pretty much. In a classic open world type of game, you basically end up doing whatever you want. Yeah, so this is all great. This is great stuff that you've looted.
I'm glad that people forgot to. Well, the dead people forgot to take their stuff. Silly dead people! You should know better.
And we were also kind of wondering, since the game goes across platforms so well. What engine did you guys develop it in?
This is all a custom engine. So it's basically just uses very little of the actual operating system. Most of the graphics and all that are done by the engine internally.
Wow, that must have been a challenge.
It took a while. It took a while to get right. And now that it's kind of in good shape, I'm really happy. It's fairly easy to expand and all that.
Mm-hmm. And how long did it take to develop the engine?
God, probably years. This game, the first version of this game, was out in 2003. Actually, just November 28, 2003. So it's ever since then. It's just been slowly improving. Getting better and getting better. But it's basically the same engine that just has been upgraded and improved ever since then.
Looking through everything, hoping to find stuff.
Yeah, loot stuff. Yeah, in some stations, again, the wreckage, when you find wreckage, it's not placed randomly. Very often it's because some other battle happened, that kind of, just because there's always enemies roaming around, and sometimes they get into fights, and sometimes you can just luckily pick up pieces. But there's also scavengers going around looking for items, so you don't always find stuff on stations.
Mm-hmm.
So for the stuff that I pick up, am I able to use it myself, or is it just good for selling?
If it's weapons and armor, then yeah, that's the stuff you can use. If it's like frozen supplies or something like that, then most likely you're better off just selling it and get money for it, and then use the money to buy weapons.
Ooh, I can buy helium regolith, or 9 tons of plasteel ore, or even 67 tons of titanium ore.
I was going to ask about that, because I know in EVE Online there's an in-game economy for like trading and that kind of stuff. I was going to ask with the mining if there's anything to do with that.
There is, although it's not. I mean, obviously, it's nothing like EVE Online because.
Oh, you didn't hire a team of economists?
Yeah, I wish. And as a single-player game, you just cannot get all the complexities of something like EVE Online. But there's kind of prices kind of change if you sell a lot of stuff. If you sell a lot of stuff to a station, eventually the station, doesn't want any more. So yeah, that in that sense, there's kind of a simple economy going on.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I have 2 questions from chat. Chat's exploding tonight.
Oh yeah, that's what we like to see.
Killer Peachy is wondering what your guys' thoughts are towards like YouTube and monetization. So he'd love to do a series on the game.
Oh, I would love it. I mean, I'm totally open to having people do Let's Play on YouTube. You can monetize it. That's totally. I love that. I mean, look, we're an indie game company, and we need all the exposure we can get. So we're not going to be, we're not going to be trying to shut you down if you're broadcasting the game. We'd love it.
Perfect. So that's for everybody, including myself. If I have time after this semester, maybe I'll try and get my own series out there.
I would love it. Yeah, I would love it. I think that would be awesome. And obviously, please, send me links. I'll post it on our forums and our Twitter accounts, and get some exposure.
Okay, I just got to bring this up.
Okay.
I just took an operation, or operations level, and I just took a job to go find a mine that was out of. They couldn't get communications, so I leave the dock. And I look 5 feet north, and it's right there.
Easiest money Duke Nukem ever made.
I have some fuel for you.
Fleeting Infinity is asking, do you ever get any other ships to join you and will protect and/or fight with you?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah, you absolutely. Some of the missions you take, people will help you. Some of the missions you get to command basically a whole wing of ships in some of the fights.
Well, they gave me 875 credits because I had to donate 5 of my helium rods to them.
Oh,
that's great. Now you're making money.
That's winning. Yeah. So, based on everything, like if you decided to do everything in this game, theoretically, how many hours would it take?
Yeah, hours. I can find that because for some of the people who have actually played all the way through on Eternity Port, I can probably show some stats on that. For the core game, I know it's about 24 hours, 30 hours is what it usually takes people to basically finish the game.
Wow.
Play the whole game. For Eternity Port, it's probably going to be maybe 12, 14 hours, something like that.
Still, considering, so you're looking at like 45-ish hours for $6.
Yeah.
That is a pretty good price to entertainment value right there.
Yeah. I got a question about the stuff that I've picked up through looting. Is there a way for me to look at the stuff and see if it's better than my current gear that I have on my ship?
That's a good question.
Oh, yeah. Usually, so what I usually go by is just the level of the item. If you want to look at what your ship currently has, with the S key will show you the status of your ship, and from there you can look at what it's got. Also, if you go to a station and go to their dock services, then from there you can upgrade, and then you'll see whether it's better or worse.
It'll actually tell me in the what it says on the screen, or
yeah. For buy upgrade, for instance, it won't let you upgrade to anything that's lower level.
Oh, okay.
It only goes up. If it's something that you just happen to have in your cargo hold, it'll tell you this is lower level.
So if it's level 2 and I have level 3 stuff, it's not worth my time.
Yeah, no, it's not worth your time. That stuff is best just to sell.
Okay.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, like the laser blaster or something like that. That's worth selling.
Okay.
Okay. Chat needs a little clarity from you, George. Infinity asked if there's any kind of escort missions. The general consensus is yes, but they don't suck mostly. So we're wondering what mostly means. How do you set up the escort missions in this game to not suck?
That's a good question. It's some of it is random, so that's why I think it's hard. A lot of times I think the reason escort missions suck, and I've had some complaints in some of the escort missions, is because sometimes they're just so impossible because the freighters are just so vulnerable. But I balanced it, so that they're not quite as dumb and vulnerable, I think, and that makes it just a little bit more fun.
Oh, cool.
and less frustrating.
I was actually going to ask, did you find that you had to do quite a few, like with the Eternity Port expansion, was there a lot of balancing that you did with the original game, or is the balancing of the game kind of something you do in a general sense?
Do you mean with Eternity Port specifically?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. I definitely had to do a lot of just play testing. I have a bunch of players who beta tested it for a while, and just to gave me some notes on balancing. But the other thing that I do is I have a bunch of essentially automated systems, formulas, spreadsheets, that kind of stuff to numerically balance the items, the ships, all that, to make sure that they're all roughly balanced. That kind of gives me, cause that gives me kind of the basic balance, and then after that is play testing. I mean, there's hundreds of ships, hundreds of items, so I need to do some kind of automated stuff in order to really balance it.
Definitely. I'd imagine that would be one of the major struggles that you probably have to deal with, just because a lot of it is procedurally done too.
Yeah, for sure. Like, for instance, I have some programs that will run through a game and tell me how many times a certain station gets spawned, how many times a certain item gets spawned, that kind of stuff, so that I can balance and make sure that items that you really need are available, that you don't get too many hard enemies.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, everybody's trying to kill me right now.
Yeah, are you gonna survive?
Maybe. I seem to be doing okay, my deflectors are doing well.
That's a good
Yeah,
ship.
fortunately this ship is fast. You can pretty much outrun everything, and your deflector should be pretty good. So as long as you just keep an eye on your armor and shields, you should be okay.
Yeah, I'm doing alright.
And it was the coolest looking. Gotta say. I gotta put it out there for myself. That was the coolest looking of all three.
That guy's good. Yeah, that.
I think I got most of them. I think I just got too close to their gang base. No, you get to die now. I mean,
so, one thing I wanted to ask, considering that this game has been out in one form or another for 11 years, do you find you ever get either bored of the game, or do you have other projects that you kind of want to work on, say that isn't a space game or something like that?
Not really. I mean, you've heard of, a game a month, that Twitter thing.
Oh,
I'm basically doing a game a decade. That's kind of my. I guess I think I just always think there's more to add. Like every time I play Transcendence, I say, oh my god, I gotta add this other thing, because I just think it's a great idea. So I've got other games. I've got another game called Anacreon, which is a galactic conquest. That's more of a strategy type game, kind of like Civilization, in space.
Yeah.
Very, very different game. But in terms of and by the way, that's also been out for like 20 years. But between those two games, I'm always thinking of, I just got to add this other thing, and God, I want to do this and I want to do that. So no, I never get really tired of it.
That works for a lot, even major name games. Like, I know EverQuest just launched its 28th successful expansion, and some people love it. And I mean, if you're a big EverQuest fan, then why wouldn't you keep playing it? If they can keep thinking of great things to bring out to make the game better, then obviously nothing wrong with that. And it's always really refreshing to see a developer that is so passionate about his own project that he just never stops.
Yeah, and I also think, I mean, from a business perspective, I think that has certain advantages, because if I'm creating a game every year or a game every 6 months or whatever, it's like I'm doing a lot of work and then I throw it all away and start from scratch again. Mm-hmm. This way, I'm trying to build, almost a franchise. I'm just trying to build stuff and investing in it, and the player community, I think, is just very, very strong. So I feel that as long as they're supporting it, I can just continue to make it better and better and better.
Yeah, definitely. No, that's well said. How you doing, Giant?
I don't know. I'm
You survived that war.
I'm blowing things up. I think that's good. Not good. Blowing things up.
That's always good. How much money you got? You got enough money to buy any cool upgrades?
I don't even think I have 1,600 yet. Although I know I need 1,600. Oh wait, I'm going out of the system. I don't think I should yet.
Mar in chat is wondering if there's any famous like pop culture references to space stuff that can show up in the game.
You know, there is some of the vendor trash you find in the game is a bootleg copy of a Star Wars DVD that you can sell for money. There's numerous references to some of my favorite space things, whether it's Battlestar Galactica or Firefly or certainly Star Wars, Star Trek, that kind of stuff. So there's hidden references there.
I love it. Infinity is asking, he heard mention of mods. So is there a toolkit or editor, or how is that done?
Unfortunately, there's no one's yet written a toolkit for it. Oh, that's my dog. No one's yet written a toolkit for it. It's unfortunately all XML and script based, so it's all text based.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna show you guys my dog since he's barking.
Go for it.
Come on, oh, you're a crazy puppy. Now everyone can see. Oh, crazy puppy. He's probably a little hungry. So I work at home on the game, and so I'm with him pretty much the whole time. So he's pretty much a co-founder of the company. Right, Hilo? Hilo we named after the character Hilo in Battlestar Galactica. Another little tidbit.
My wife would love that. She loves Hilo. The other guests that we were going to have on tonight were another recurring guest. I was hoping that you two could have met, but we'll have to do that some other time. Because they did a game called The Sun at Night, which it follows the story of a dog named Laika.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like the famous dog that was blasted off into space. And it's a really, really interesting game. So it's just kind of a funny segue.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I had met them.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, we had them on the show probably in June or July.
Cannot remember from
I reviewed the game for the magazine, and it's probably one of my favorite games.
The Sun at Night? No, that was in probably early May.
Oh yeah.
Because I remember that I still had my neck problems, and I had to let you take over.
Yeah, that was going to be like late spring, I guess.
Yeah.
Crazy. Anyway.
So here at Pavlova, you might take some missions too, get more money.
Wait a minute, why did it just change to euros?
Ha! It's different stations sometimes, particularly in the turn report, different stations will use different currencies.
Oh, cool.
And I have 90 euros.
This may or may not make it easier or harder for you.
Like, oh good, there's all my money. Yes, they have some expensive stuff there.
That's interesting. I have not really seen that done in a game.
That's something part of the storyline in this particular in a turn report is kind of this almost Cold War competition between these two sides. One of them is that sovereign you just were docked with, the Eurasian diarchy, and so there is kind of a split where there's a set of weapons that they give you, and then there's a set of weapons that the other side gives you, and you get to choose one side or the other.
Cool. Are they like completely separate currencies, or is there a way to convert them from one to the other?
There is a way to convert. There's a conversion station somewhere in probably a solar system that lets you convert from one to the other. At least that makes it a little bit easier.
Yeah, definitely. That's a really neat idea. I love all the little things you have in this game, which makes it so worthwhile. Which, that comes from making a game for 11 years, for sure.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. You know, and there's a ton of indie games like this, right? I mean, obviously, Dwarf Fortress, you know, is probably the grandfather of all. But you know, there's a ton of them. Tales of Majal, and you know, there's all these games that are just very deep, have this rich worlds. So yeah, that's a lot of things that I've been inspired by.
Should I be doing your voice?
Do it.
We're all set, right? The cargo was loaded, we were ready to go, but then we found out a route had been leaked to pirates and they were just going to ambush us. So they canceled the mission. They've already unloaded all the cargo. So what should I do? I have an idea or two bad for you.
That's not how you would say those.
I have an idea! The woman gives you a funny look, but you explain. If the pirates think they're gonna ambush you, why don't you let them? You'll be prepared and you'll kill them first. Then you can take whatever they've got. Oh, that's a great idea, let's do it.
That's awesome.
We've already got an escort who's not getting paid otherwise. With you, that makes 3. Plenty of firepower to take on some cack pirates. We'll take whatever loot they've got and split it 3 ways. What do you think? Let's do it. Yeah.
Amazing.
I'm good at 2 things.
So is this like an escort mission? Because you're letting them ambush you, technically?
Yep.
These are the 2 bros that I'm with. 2 lady bros that I'm with.
Bro.
We're either gonna kick ass or chew bubblegum.
I'm all out of bubble.
You guys are slow. Look at me do barrel rolls while you guys are doing your
Do they see you rolling?
Woo! They hating. Come on, let's do something. I'm getting bored here.
That's the other reason people don't like escort missions.
Uh-oh.
You are a really quick ship, eh? Just flying circles around them.
Whee! Oh, where are you guys going? Wait, I already killed these guys. What are you doing?
Here's a tip from Chat Giant.
What?
Press I to bring up the invoke menu. The CDM shard lets you, by default, disarm nearby enemies.
Ooh, nice. Thank you. Good tip.
Like right now?
I assume when enemies are near. Enemy ships detected.
Yeah, we're on our way. God, you guys are slow. I'm gonna get there before you and I'm gonna hurt. So what do you... Say that again?
I? Press I to bring up the invoke menu.
Oh, disarm hack. Okay.
There you go.
Nah.
You can upgrade the shards by using it and giving it items.
Oh, here they come. Boom!
And they're just like, uh-oh. Oh, man.
Whoa, there's a whole bunch going on here. Don't hurt my dudes.
Bro it!
Bros! Bros! I'll save you, bros! I don't even know who I'm hitting.
Ooh,
Oh, you
missiles.
got the arm one.
I'm just gonna shoot everyone. If you're in my way, it's your fault.
Oh, man. You may not have big enough... Oh, the missiles work, though. I was
Yeah,
gonna
we
say you
have
may not
3,
have big
though.
enough guns. Ah!
It's okay. I got this. Oh, yeah. We're
It
good.
is
I'm
very
still at
easy to get lost
43.
in this game. Just
Yeah.
because it is such a rich...
I don't think I've done the first objective yet. No, I haven't. You guys can shoot me. I got plenty of deflectors. Deflectors. I'll deflect them for you. Make money. Loot the bitches.
Infinity thinks you need more guns, and I tend to agree.
I don't have enough money for anything.
If you had
yet.
more guns, you'd have more damage.
Oh crap, my
If
fuel
you had
is
more
going
damage,
away.
then you could win.
I am running
game.
out of fuel.
Yeah, you are running out of fuel.
Should I just leave them alone?
No.
Oh no, don't abandon them.
How can you
You're
abandon
fine
your
now.
bros and broettes?
Just stop
Yeah, you-
moving, man. My fuel is extremely low. S to access fuel screen.
Press
Yeah.
S and then R to refuel.
Oh, okay.
Oh, tip from chat too. Thanks, Fluffles.
There.
Fluffles the Microsaur is probably my second favorite name I've ever seen on.
Where are they?
Refuel reactor, yeah, perfect.
Okay, I didn't realize that those were for those. So
Can
does
you
it take
disarm
up
him?
fuel to
You should disarm him. Then you can't use his missiles.
Oh, wait, disarm.
With the invoke.
I already did that, didn't I?
Well, it might be off cooldown. Boop.
Oh, there we go.
Huh? Huh?
Hot.
Yeah.
Stop getting in my way, ball. Ball ship. Seriously, ball ship.
You got it.
Not helping anybody here. Except yourself. But not even you.
Yeah,
'cause
he's
I'm
not
hitting
helping
you.
himself. He's about to die. That's like the opposite of helping yourself.
You're like, hey there, guys. What are you doing over here? You guys just chilling, talking to each other, sharing recipes.
You know, I'm gonna bring up Eve again. I just watched a video for Eve, and it gets me thinking about it all the time.
I won.
But it was a really cool video that they did for the promo for their new expansion, where they took nothing but in-game audio from other players and then like made scenes around them. It was really cool, watching all the epic fights and really neat things like that. However, having played Eve off and on for years at a time, I know that the points that make you want to play Eve are less than 1% of the gameplay of Eve. Just from my own personal experience, the rest of it is mining or traveling or getting screwed over by pirates.
Sure.
One of the things I like about Transcendence is that it starts you off with an epic story and then it continues thusly. That, like, it's an in-depth and deep discussion to the point that, like, even this little escort mission we'd be telling our friends stories about. Because it was like, oh, you should have seen when I disabled the dude. I forgot I could do that, but when I did, I just whooped him and blah, blah, blah. So it's refreshing to see something that you can get into so easily and quickly.
That's cool. I'm glad you guys like it. I mean, that's definitely one of the things that I always wanted to get across with Transcendence. The epic nature of the story, just getting in there and seeing this vast world. That's just one of the things I love. That
Yeah, is that what you want? Is that what you're doing? You think so?
Maybe you're fighting the space pig cops.
Space cops? Oh no.
I think you sound more like Bill Murray than Bill Murray in Caddyshack. That's awesome.
So we're gonna dog right here now. Oh, it looks good. Got some stuff here. Gonna loot that. That was some good loot. Let's move on from here. Maybe refuel later.
You're gonna need some more fuel.
I'll just spin my way back to town. Spin my way downtown. Ah, crap, even that was using my power.
That's awesome.
Back to Leeds. What the heck is that thing? Oh. You're just like, hey man, what's up? Man, I fought guys and I'm still passing you. God. Guys are useless. Yay, 1,000 credits. Your share of loot.
Now, is that credits or euros?
It's credits.
That's fine. Yeah, there's three currencies. There's credits, euro, and yuan.
Oh, cool.
You have one?
Is that like? Do you actually have like 3 empires in the expansion? Is that what that's reflecting, or?
Pretty much. Yeah, technically there's 4, but 2 of them use credits. But yeah, it's kind of that division, that kind of 4 powers division.
Fleeting Infinity is getting his sociopath on and thinks that you should kill the freighters that you were protecting and take their credits. However, those types of moral choices where it would technically break the quest, is that something that's available, or would he then fail the quest and have to start it over?
In some cases where it's happened enough, I try to deal with it. Like in some cases where it is very tempting to make a different choice, I try to make the quest kind of follow the consequences, basically. So yeah, I mean, if you piss off one of the friendly stations, then yeah, they'll start refusing to deal with you, that kind of stuff.
Oh, interesting.
But that's you've hit another one of those things where I'm like, I want to do more of that. With that kind of branching storyline where where your actions affect the main storyline more, is another one of those things that just takes an awful lot of time, but I want to do. I just think it'd be so great.
That's okay, George. Get your pencil, get a notepad. We're gonna give you the direction for the next 5 years of development.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say we're just gonna break the game and tell you how to, what needs to be fixed. Okay, so at this point, I'm at the lead station, and it shows I have 2 weapons. Which one is currently on my dude?
So these are both installed.
Both installed. Okay.
They're both installed. So you're one of them is the missile launcher. One of them's your other weapon. So the Otoroshi cannon. That's kind of the omnidirectional cannon. You've got an empty weapon slot. You can just essentially buy a new weapon, and then you can always have it, and use it for later.
Okay. There's nothing in that place for me.
Mars says just don't do.
Never mind.
Mars says don't do the AAA thing and put 3 buttons at the end to give a moral choice. And I said yeah, and make them all the same answer, but the fonts will be different colors.
Let's go. Let's move out here. See what we got. Should I go to another planet? We go to another.
Have you found the Stargate yet? I don't think you found the Stargate yet.
No, I haven't. Where are they usually?
Random, I think.
Randomly, but usually wherever you haven't been.
Okay, I haven't been this way.
You need to boldly go where no Manning has gone before.
Oh, that's horrible. What's this? What's this? I want this. Bong. Seal. Abandoned cargo container.
I know from Eve. Don't open that. Criminal will kill you.
It appears to be a makeshift base for a group of pirates. You see several enemy ships appear on your screen. Damn it!
I told you.
Well, I guess I better kill them all. They're all dummies.
Don't forget you can disarm them.
I don't need to disarm these guys.
Oh, no, you
That was it.
Yeah, those guys are easy.
Wow. Apparently this system has like 3 Stargates and you still haven't found one. Just,
awesome.
Yeah, just putting that out there.
Going over to this
Thanks,
planet.
Fluffles.
I'm just going to spin my way to this planet here, and well, there's whatever this is. Loot!
An anarchist habitat? You're just looting them? Nice.
Yeah. They're off on their annual picnic.
Dead counts as disarmed.
Use that ROM Biosoft. Sometimes that's useful, sometimes it's not.
Which one?
If you press U, there's a ROM Biosoft. If you use that, it might be something useful. Like sometimes it's a map.
Ship already has autopilot.
Still, is that like a random upgrade kind of thing?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, so you'll find Biosoft with no label or device with weird markings, and you don't know what it is, so you just got to try it. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad.
Okay, I'm not going to go that way.
I was hoping there was a chance for it to be bad, and you just weren't telling them.
Even if it's bad, it's not horribly bad. Not that mean.
Oh, you've installed the Borg. Your ship exploded.
Just flying. Because there's nothing.
This is what Star Trek TNG looks like between episodes.
Captain's log.
Oh my.
He just keeps on checking the Twitter feed of, is Half-Life 3 out yet? No. Oh, enemy ship? Are you sure it's an enemy ship? I don't know, it looks pretty like doesn't care.
There's only the 2 of us out here, and only I have weapons, so it's an enemy ship.
Yeah. Whatever it is, you deserved it. Okay, back to going to the Abbasid outpost. I've probably been there already. What?
You can get a defective weapon ROM, which I assume disables your weapons.
That would be a not good thing.
It's okay, because Fluffles has only ever got it once in about 7 years of playing this game.
Holy crap.
Wow.
There is a dedicated fan for you right there, George.
Whoa, this guy has some good weapons.
Love my players.
I won. Yes.
He had some good weapons.
Hopefully,
You have installed Borg on enemy ship.
come on, stay dead, because he had some powerful weapons. No!
Oh, when you're in the map screen, you can hit A for the autopilot. I remember this from the last time we played. And it'll speed you up by 5 while moving around empty gates.
Get him, before it's too late.
Oh.
Yeah, take
Very
that.
nice.
You thought you could.
But you can't.
That's a tougher enemy, definitely.
Laser cannon array damaged, whatever.
That was a big gun that spread.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's damaged though, unfortunately.
Bitches.
That's too bad. That's too bad.
Segment of titanium armor. Loot.
All that stuff is sellable.
Yay! Money!
It's all loot to me. So this is where you should be able to hit A, and then you should go faster. Quite a bit faster.
I don't think I've been to the Nicole station yet. Unless I have.
Also check those asteroids. Check the asteroids around there. There's always something. Basically, wherever there's asteroids, wherever there's a planet, that's where usually stations are. They're rarely in open space.
Okay. And it'll be a fairly obvious thing when I find...
Yeah. It'll be pretty obvious.
Okay. No, you didn't! Oh, I think I already tried killing you before. I won. Maybe I should actually shoot at him.
Oh, here's another one. Yeah.
Hey, get out of my way! Stupid little thing. Come on! D! I wanted the D, so I docked.
Everybody is applauding you for your use of the disarm with the Abbasid. Those are called Abbasid stations?
Yes, that's right.
And they're perfect
Ooh, that's
targets
a good.
for the disarm.
You got a react. I'm on a delay line here, but you got a reactor. That's pretty cool.
So you have to go to a station to upgrade those, I believe, if I remember correctly.
That's right. Pretty much any station will install that for you.
Okay. Neato. Wait. What is it? Loot. Oh. Class A gun shipwreck.
Not Class A anymore.
More like Class F. Why are you following me? Do I have to kill you right now? That's what I thought. I probably already came here 3 times now. Leave me alone, man! What if I follow him? Think he'd know the way?
Apparently,
Sometimes.
the game is reminding Arcana in chat of retro Amiga style.
Oh.
So if I press upgrade shield generator, is that what I have to do?
Possibly.
Yeah, this station doesn't look like it'll install your reactor, but yeah, but
Oh,
your
that's
generator.
like all my money. Okay.
More shields equals less death.
Yay! There, now I have nothing.
However, more damage equals win. I'm just saying.
So I can sell my deflector now. My class 2 crap deflector for crap. That's right. That's what I said. We don't need to replace anything. So we're good there.
Oh, I was also going to ask if you guys did any newer music for Eternity Port, or if this is the main soundtrack that you're still using.
No, that is the new music, or well, I can't hear it, but there's 4 new tracks in Eternity Port, so that's probably what you're hearing.
Yeah, definitely. I didn't quite recognize it, so I was wondering.
Yay, get the mission! The meeting hall is carved deep below the asteroid surface. The colony supervisor stands on a platform in the center, surrounded by comms equipment and visual displays. He turns his attention towards you as you approach. Welcome to St. Victoria's colony. I saw your ship on my displays. She looks like she's armed for combat. How about taking on a mission for us? We could use the help, and there would be payment. I don't know that.
The
That's
announcer
awesome.
for the Price is Right.
Centauri warlords have captured one of our mining ships for this system. We want you to go out there and destroy the raiders that have captured the ship. We'll pay you 200 credits if you succeed. Do we have a deal?
Scratch that. We'll give you a new car!
We're agreed then. We'll program the miner's location into your ship's computer. Just follow your directional indicator and you'll get there. Good luck! Everybody in the future talks like that.
Also, Anton in chat says, Better Shield may drain your reactor and mean more death, by the way.
Ah, crap!
Oh yeah, you got to make sure you're fueled up.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm not fueled up. No!
I think you need to install that new reactor.
I said boner class gunship. I better do this really quick. He's under attack. What's wrong? Oh crap, I gotta do it. I have no choice now. Guess I'm gonna die.
We pronounce it the future!
Oh, you guys. You're my savior. Yes, you do owe me one.
Actually, you owe me 3,000 credits.
You owe me 200 credits.
Weapons locked!
Or it'll be in like the barbed wire universe. You owe me 200 Canadian dollars. Great work! Maybe the warlords will think twice before attacking us again. We deposited 200 credits!
You're rich!
Commodities exchange. No, dock services. Refuel.
Will they put your new reactor in?
A new reactor! No, I already did it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it cost me everything. Is it worth installing a mining laser?
No.
Good. How about upgrading my cargo hold?
Not unless you're running out of cargo space.
No, I'm not. Now I gotta kill the guy that I just saved, right? Is that how it works?
I'm curious to see what happens.
You've never done it before?
I just don't. I've never done it before. I'm pretty sure someone.
It's my game. I just can't do it, man. D. You're docked at a small mining rig. Oh, nothing there. D. Cell scrap. I'm a laser cannon and a laser cannon. Dong, 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 dong. Undock.
Huh. Eyeballs in the chat. I was just gonna say.
Oh, Bob.
I was just gonna say we should get Bob and George together.
Are you guys gonna attack me? Oh, you totally are.
Nice.
Bob Eyeball in chat makes a game called Approaching Infinity, which when we originally played Transcendence, this reminded me a lot of Approaching Infinity because they're both very large space games with very vast and deep stories. So it's kind of cool.
Awesome. Approaching Infinity, I gotta check it out. I hadn't seen it before, but I'd love to check it out.
Yeah, no, definitely.
And he just went public.
Just released.
He just published himself.
But yeah, he just released.
Nice. I gotta check it out.
Yeah, for sure. As well, Arcana is wondering how many developers are working on the game and the time to develop. He just got here.
Pretty much. I mean, I'm pretty much the core developer, and I've done like 99% of the development on this. Pretty much, what you're playing now. And it's taken, as I said before, it's taken pretty much 11 years to get to this point. But what's really cool is that there are all these mods, and there's just been a lot of players who've been creating all these amazing mods. So that's the other thing. So it's if you download the game, the core game is going to be something that I developed over 11 years, but then you'll get to play a bunch of mods that players have created, and that's also a really cool experience.
Mm-hmm. I want to touch on this again because it was a really neat idea that was said in chat, but do you have any plans? Like, it would be really cool to see a development toolkit for mods and that kind of thing, even just in your additions, like within the game.
Yeah.
To try and even streamline or have a mission editor or something like that.
Yeah, I would love to do that kind of stuff. I think I would start probably pretty simple. Like, there should be ways of creating new player ships. That's one of the things that I think a lot of modders love to do. And so, yeah, I think we could do something simple like that and start with that, and then just make it better and better and better, and cover more and more cases.
Speaking of my time in Space Engineers, I can definitely attest to the fact that most modders like making spaceships.
Yeah.
Illegal.
This one kind of applies. Fleeting Infinity is asking if there are any tutorials set up for the basic XML setup of the mods for the game.
Yes, there is a wonderful tutorial. Let me see if I can post a link. One of my players did a great tutorial for the game, for modding the game. I'm just going to post the link. Hang on just a second, guys. It's right. Here we go.
Oh my goodness, I think I found some good stuff.
Oh, you found a lot of stuff.
I have a level 3 NAMI missile launcher. Is that good?
And I am going to repost that just so it's clickable.
Yes, I think I just posted a link.
Boop.
Yeah, perfect.
There we go.
That was a good question. Yeah.
What do I have?
Oh yeah.
Ship's reactor's not
I can
powerful.
grab your Twitter. Not a problem.
Upgrade your reactor. So go to miscellaneous devices, and there should be a way to install a new reactor.
Reactor slot install. Nova 25 reactor.
You got it.
Install.
Ooh. And what did you get? A level 3 missile launcher or something like that?
Yeah, that's probably still not as good as what you got.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything special.
Okay.
But it's worth it. Oh no, that was the reactor. That was worth a ton.
Yeah, the reactor is worth a ton. That's a good find. Now you can start getting better weapons.
Anton says refuel after installing that.
That's a good tip.
Refuel.
That's an important tip. They charge you extra for fuel, so yeah.
No, I'd rather not. I think I'm just gonna keep going.
Just push me out the dock, guys. We got this.
Yeah. I'm getting attacked. Who's getting attacked?
Oh, it's a big space station. I'm sure that'd be fine.
Who's attacking who here?
Oh, Anton has actually died that way. Because he didn't refuel after. We're not laughing at your deaths, Anton. We're just laughing at how they make us feel.
Seriously, who's the enemy in this one? Oh, there. I'm about to say, all these guys here. Who's...
Ooh. I can't remember if I asked this with the original game, but in Eternity Port, we've mentioned that there are like 4 major different empires. Is there any kind of police service or policing or morality? Like, if you're going around and killing a bunch of innocent people, is anybody going to try and stop you? Or are people just going to get upset with you and not want to work with you?
Generally the latter.
Okay.
They'll get upset with you. They don't yet hunt you down. Although there's some corporate stations. There's some corporate stations that if you blow up the corporate station, they will send essentially ships to kill you.
Sweet. I also like how you said yet. They don't yet hunt you down.
Okay, so I'm still looking for that freaking thing.
Stargate?
Still looking for the Stargate.
Yeah, but what a journey we have had.
It's been good so far.
It's already been an hour.
You know, try back at Kibo, you might be able to find another mission.
The cargo container has 12 barrels marked upside down question marks. It's Mexican.
Oh yeah.
Take those.
Loot.
And that's another one of the things that you can use. That's probably armor repair. It's either armor repair or radioactive waste, so you gotta kind of take your chances. But
Am I? So
actually,
I'm able to open up that barrel and see what's in it.
yeah, if you use them,
Anton says throwing barrels of radioactive waste into a teraton fabricator is a great death.
yeah, he's right. Yeah.
So I should press enter to use the barrel marked upside down question marks.
See what happens.
Hey, it says use laser amplifier. What does that mean?
That would help your weapons if you had a laser, but you don't have a laser, so that probably won't help you.
You're useless to me,
You
laser.
take your normal laser gun and you put a magnifying glass in front of it, and it does more damage.
The barrel seems to contain some kind of armor paste. You can use it on a ship's forward segment of light
Oh, so it is
plasteel
armor.
armor. Cool. Use on this armor segment. Oh wait,
Do you need repair?
no, I don't.
Right.
Oh, it just repairs it in general. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't need any repairs because I'm awesome. All right. We shall continue then. To this thing over here. To this thing, even though I've been to it already. Where have I not been?
Let's check the map, and you can see. The other thing that I wanted to add this release, but I didn't get a chance, is a way to see the places in the map that you visited and not visited.
Oh, I see.
So I'm in the Cairo system.
But in general, basically any place where you just see there's a bunch of asteroids but no station,
Yeah.
that's probably someplace you haven't checked yet. You've checked a lot of it. Looks like you've checked a lot of the.
We'll go out.
You've been everywhere.
Oh, I haven't been in that cluster of
He's been everywhere, man.
jerks. A for autopilot. A for autopilot.
Enemy ships detected.
They can't catch me right now. And I exploded. Oh. Seriously? Whee! So I want to go through space. Whee!
So we're flying sideways. I know we're flying sideways.
We're gonna dock with this while it's spinning at 60 RPM. Like some movie out recently. I don't know about you, that was pretty intense, that movie was. At points. Except for that super lame fight with Good Will Hunting.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah. What movie?
Interstellar.
Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me.
I didn't tell you anything. You don't know anything about it. It's okay. I didn't tell you anything. Really?
Outermost planet might have some.
All alone, and you're trying. You can't even attack me because you're lame. Your ship called Lame Star 1? That's what I thought. Okay, so minus. Oh, we gotta go to Pluto. All right, we're going to Pluto. Skittles.
Oh yeah, there's a whole another set of planets.
Damn it. That's where all three of them are. They're all rotating that one. Because they're jerks like that.
It's always the last place you look.
Yep. But then it wouldn't be the next place you look because you already found it.
Oh, I'm almost passing it. Alright.
All right, so you probably want to head towards the solar system. Head towards Earth and Sol.
Oh,
That's
look at all this stuff.
the best way to go.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, it was right there. Bunch of stuff here, though. Bunch of these loot crates. Ha, 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 ha. Open seal. You open cargo doors to see that a family of refugees is living inside. They're somewhat annoyed at being disturbed. What about the other one?
Oh, hey, a gate. Thanks, Fluffles.
I'm looting. Oh, I can only loot 5 of them? Oh, no.
What do you think you are, a cargo ship?
Shut up.
Oh, more barrels.
So many. Oh, what? You want to do that?
Oh.
Is that what you're doing? Doing this now?
Oh, you
All
shot
of
one of
you?
them.
I won.
Oh, a dude flew away. Oh, they're all flying away. The heck with this? We can't shoot him!
Oh.
Just leave.
No hope, no hope! I regret nothing!
Wilhelm scream.
Commodities, exchange, sell.
Commodities.
Commodities. Getting rid of my laser amplifier because it's stupid. Oh, it's 150 euros. Yeah.
So, George,
Yeah.
in all the time that you've been making / playing this game, what is your favorite memory of it, or story of somebody else's favorite memory of it?
Good question. I think one player, I think, just had this great story. I can't give too many spoilers away, but there's this one point in the game, in the core game, where there's a big reveal about the player character that kind of leaves open a big mystery. And he was playing with his son. They're kind of playing together, and they both were like, "Oh my God!" And I just love that idea of kind of father and son kind of joining together, playing a game. I mean, as a game developer, that's kind of one of the things that I just love having that kind of an impact. So that I think is really cool.
They're gonna kill them.
I like that.
And then they're gonna kill me. Oh my God!
Infinity is also wondering, how did you get started making Transcendence, and what were your influences?
Great question. Transcendence, the big influences on Transcendence were Star Control 2, which I played,
Wow.
years and years ago. But you remember that was basically a top-down game where you went around the galaxy, meeting all these alien races, and it's just epic story. It's just one of the the classic game. So that's definitely one of the influences. The combat, of course, is very much reminiscent of that. And then the other big game influence for me was NetHack, which again I played, when I was younger, and I just love in NetHack how every little thing was possible. All the different items did something. Everything was just random, and you just didn't know what to do. So all the things about these barrels that aren't identified, and you just got to try them out. I mean, that's all clearly NetHack. So those are the two big influences with this, and I think they've merged pretty well. I really kind of like where it's ended up.
Mm-hmm.
Boy,
There's some good
still have
weapons.
enough credits to buy anything.
Before we had you on the show, I used to play a lot of Space Pirates and Zombies, which is also has a good storyline, and it's very, very large of a game. But I liked the story more on Transcendence, so I actually haven't gone back to that one yet. I always meant to finish it, and I never have, because I'm like, I should play some Space Pirates and Zombies, I say, as I click to open Transcendence.
That's a great game. I love that game too.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think of this thing? It says a laser cannon, and it says plus 30%.
Nah, still not worth it. It's level 1, so it's 30% plus level 1. It's not worth it. Okay. I would still go for something. Try to get like a level 4. If you can afford a level 4, do that. If not,
level 4 is nope, nope, not for a while. And I've already sold all my items, so I guess we're just going to be floating around. Let's see what system we're in now. We are in Koyash system. Koyash. So we're going to go to that cluster of fun.
Do me a favor, hit the N key. Are you closer to heading towards... I think
I'm
you're
about to get attacked. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Well, these guys are little turds.
Woo, they're quick.
Hey, you want to do it? You want it?
Another one.
What's with that? What's with that? What's with that? Okay, sorry, what was that? Press N.
N.
Yeah, N, the N key.
Oh, so you're in the south there. Well, southeast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm still quite a ways away from it.
Quite a whiles
God.
indeed.
You're heading in the right direction.
Quite a whiles ways.
Okay. A few more questions. Infinity is wondering, what feature do you want to add into this game the most, but haven't been able to yet?
Good one. Oh, there are so many.
Grab the book.
I know.
Stumped.
Yeah. I'm just imagining all the different things. I'm trying to think. Wait, which one do I want more? They're all just. So one thing that I haven't yet done at all that I want to do more of is try to have more ways to bring players together within the game. And I don't know exactly how to do that, but anything from something as dumb as just a chat system within the game to have people play together, or any kind of shared economy between games. Something like that I haven't had a chance to do yet, but I think there's a lot of potential there too.
And then Arcana is wondering if you have any other game projects planned at this point.
For next year, what I'm planning, a new game that's basically set in this exact same universe. I'm going to pretty much mostly reuse the same engine, but it's going to be an RTS instead. So you'll command kind of a fleet of ships tactically instead of third person, and that I think it just opens up a whole another set of game mechanics and interesting missions. So I'm excited for that. That's going to be set, like I said, in the same universe, but in the Commonwealth fleet versus the Ares, which is one of the things that happens much later in the systems.
Bob from Approaching Infinity suggests I recommend Procedural Diseases, which is something that he loves it in his game, and they're awesome. But it does bring up another question that I was going to ask of if you ever had any plans for the player getting out of the ship in like the space stations or anything like that.
That's another good one. The main reason I've been hesitant is just because the sheer amount of work.
Yeah.
It's basically I wouldn't be able to just do one station. Once you introduce that mechanic, you're gonna want it everywhere. And now the amount of content that I have to create just exponentiates. That's a really good one though. But that's one of the things that I think a lot of people ask. The two biggest feature requests from players is number one, multiplayer.
Yeah,
as you
of
can
course.
imagine. And number two is something like that. Get out of the ship, go to a planet, that kind of stuff. Hey, it's ask me again 10 years from now. Maybe one or two of those will be done.
10 years from now, this will all be Oculus Rift support.
Yeah. 3D is another thing that I would love to do, but again, the assets, the amount of assets that I have to create, and it just changes the game.
I like the graphical style of the game. I think it gives you a really nice signature.
If
you had a budget, and a team, and say $5 million to make Transcendence 2, then it would just turn out like X Rebirth in my eyes. So
yeah.
I much prefer this kind of style. I like even the lighting effects, the small subtle ones when you're turning your ship. I think it looks so neat.
Thanks. Yeah. I think it's it works, and the game mechanics I think support it. Doing it all 3D, I'd have to do very different game mechanics.
There you go. Fleeting Infinity says he thinks it wouldn't be as cool in 3D.
Oh well, all right. I'm glad to hear that.
Well, that's a common theme in the newscast that we always talk about is retro by choice or retro by style or retro by necessity. And I think, with you, it probably started off as retro by necessity because it was you on your own, but because you've had such a good community and so much time to develop the game, it's really become its own style choice. And so I don't think it would be a very easy change for you to change it at this point.
Yeah, not at all. And unlike something like multiplayer or even landing on planets, it's not something I'm desperate to do. I'd much rather do multiplayer.
Yeah. I'd much rather blow up do multiplayer as well.
Murder me. I am going to Commonwealth Station. And I picked up another, what appears to be expensive, awesome thingy.
Actually, yeah. So multiplayer idea, I would love a procedurally generated universe such as this, but maybe where the only ships are other players. If it were a smaller universe, and you had stations and that kind of thing, but you didn't have pirates going around, that kind of stuff, I'd love to see the kind of politics that would come out of a Transcend server, where it's just 50 people playing together, and making their own corporations.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be...
I give it 2 hours before war broke out.
I can get to, I can immediately get to Akana if I want to. But I'm fairly low on fuel, and I don't know where to go now.
Yeah, go to that station. There's that... head a little bit north so that you don't hit the nav beacon, but other than that...
There's one up north?
No, I mean, if you just dock with that Commonwealth station.
Oh, I was in the wrong spot. D. Laudanum.
50 people are trying to break the deal.
Commonwealth Customs has inspected your ship's cargo holding confiscated 7 Laudanum and peoples.
Oh man, that reminds me, probably about 6 months ago, there was a Kickstarter, that very, very successful Kickstarter, that was done by this long-term EVE Online player. And what he had for his Kickstarter was the historical encyclopedia of EVE Online, but not from the lore or anything like that. It was simply from the players, player corporations, how they interacted in all of their wars between each other. It hasn't come out yet, but I so want to read that book.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it'd be neat.
So when an item it's offered to be replaced, does that mean I have something that's better to put in?
Not necessarily. What have you got? If you hit it, if you hit replace it, it should ask you, give you a choice.
A cyclotron S1200 deflector level 4 NAMI.
That should be better. Yeah.
Installed. Yeah. Okay. Done. Done.
Yeah. Now you can sell your old shield and get more money.
Yeah, I love it. Can I use these A4 Grom bolts, or is that not useful?
No. Not for this missile launcher.
Okay.
You gotta find the. I think for you, I think they're the T11s or the T400, something like that.
The autopilots are useless to me, I assume.
Yep. Sell all that.
Okay. And now let's see what they have for purchases. I have 29.26, so I actually have a little bit of money.
Yeah. So some weapons. If you can buy some interesting weapons out, they don't have very much though. It looks like.
No, it's not very good stuff either. Plus, it's too expensive for the only one that I probably would purchase.
Yeah.
Still too expensive. Oh. Alright. Let's see what the Central Plaza is. You are in Central Hub of the station, a busy area where trendy shops mix with high-end residences. Trafalgar Pub, the Victorian nightclub, and Dunn. I think I like the place Dunn. No, we're going to a pub. You are in a large and crowded spacer bar. Is that a
reference?
No, I'm just wondering if that's what you call guys that do stuff in space, or if that's a typo.
Oh, no, yeah, it's people in space. Spacers.
The spacers sit at the bar. You talk to a group of miners from 3700 Welcome who try to impress you with their knowledge of helium regolith market prices. You spend 5 credits on drinks. Damn it!
Sorry. Don't always get much stuff here.
You're in a large dance club where women and men dressed in leather and latex dance to classic music. Almost everyone here has the doe-eyed look common to those with an impaired nervous system. The heat and noise are oppressive and you choose not to stay long. At least I didn't spend money. All right.
Sometimes you get things here, but not today.
So now that I have all my... Wow, my power usage is huge now. Why is that?
What did you change?
I changed my reactor.
Oh, probably the shields. The shields probably drain more power.
They are draining a ton of power. I already have to refuel.
Dun 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 dun.
This is kind of scary now. How do I change that? How do I make it so that I can use up less power?
You can't, Nick.
You can, well, best is probably, if you could afford it, to upgrade your reactor. But short of that, you can temporarily disable your shields. That might help.
How do I do that?
The B.
B?
Yeah.
Disable.
But that's, I mean, obviously that has its own set of risks.
Oh yeah, that's like all of my power down to bare minimum. What do we got here? Kimberley Mines. You're adopted Kimberley Mines, a United African States mining colony mix of miners and business people make their way through the crowded corridors.
Yeah, you should get a mission here. Maybe they'll pay you in cash money.
I don't want to sell my helium rods because I'm probably going to need those.
No, yeah, you're going to need those.
Everything costs money. Okay, I'll go to operations level. Alright. The operations level is abuzz with activity. Men and women talk loudly into comms while staring at large displays. The room is hot and muggy. A black woman in a uniform approaches you. Are you a Mark? We can use your help. Yeah.
Oh, this looks like maybe the same mission.
Oh no, it's just the same mission again, so yeah, let's just do that. Let's hope it's like right beside me again. That was hilarious, by the way. So I press B and then enter to turn it on, because there appears to be... Dang it, it is right beside me!
Nice.
Wait, I need to undock.
Apparently one of Anton's favorite things to do in the basic game was buying a specific alien shield that had adjustable power use.
Yeah, that's pretty high level. Whoa, there's like...
Glad I got a couple guys to help me fight.
Yeah, seriously.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, let's see if we've got anything in these. Nothing. Okay, why is this? Oh no, it's just no.
Favorite, as in favorite bad thing.
Loot. Nothing. Loot. Nothing. Yeah, it was like 20 feet away from the mining thing, so that was good. 2,000, yeah. Now I can probably maybe buy something. Although I gotta refuel again. What do we got? Commodities exchange, buy items. I can buy an omnidirectional turbo laser cannon. Does that sound like it's worth my time and money? And it's level 4.
Oh, yes. Yeah, sorry, I thought it was the normal laser. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Buy and install.
Not bad. It's pretty cool.
Do you wish to buy it and install it for $42.50, or do you wish to only buy it?
Buy and install.
Yeah.
Yeah, buy and install, you can't do anything else.
Continue. Done. Sell.
So now if you want to switch between your weapons, you can use the W key. You may not need to switch between weapons because omnidirectional is probably better in all cases.
Yeah.
But sometimes some weapons are better against bases than against ships, or better against certain types of ships than others.
Okay. Whoa!
Yeah.
That's
pretty good.
badass. Let's see what this is right here. Oh, it's just a big dude. It's a big dude! So I'm pretty healthy. What the heck is this?
Apparently removing and selling the Otoroshi will also get you a little more cash.
Is it worth me selling it?
Yeah, probably. It's probably not. You know, it's probably worse than what you got.
Okay. The governor of the station stands in front of a small crowd. She is trying to reassure everyone, but her face looks worried. Spice Command will be here in a few days, but until then we need to keep calm. What's the problem? The crowd turns to you and the governor eyes you suspiciously. There's no problem! But a young man steps forward to explain. We were attacked by our first hunters outpost a few days ago. They said they would be back. Why did you attack them? A dozen conversations go on at once. Some argue for attacking the enemy while others want to hold out until Space Command arrives. The governor is trying to tell everyone to stay calm, but no one seems to be listening to her. I'll attack if you pay me or wait for Space Command. I'll
So,
attack
yeah,
if you pay me!
Just for any developers that are watching right now, we are available for voice work.
The crowd goes silent and looks first at you and then the governor, sensing the mood of the people. The governor stands tall and steps forward. On behalf of the people of Jiangmen, I accept your offer. You are tasked with attacking and destroying the first hunter's outpost. We offer you 2,000 yuan in reward.
Thanks, princess.
The crowd cheers you on. Young man steps forward. Wait for me. My name is Tian, and I'm not afraid to fight either. I'll help you defend my home. Alright. Unknown hostile bitches. Can you keep up with me, Tian?
Besides the amazing voice acting, that was actually quite an interesting and epic little quest that just came right out of nowhere. Like, I love all the writing that goes into this. I cannot imagine the hours that you have spent just writing story.
Yeah, that took
Oh man, look at those weapons.
So is that a laser you have now? Can you use the laser amplifier?
I think I sold it.
Oh, okay.
But that would have been, yeah. If you'd had the laser amplifier, that would definitely help.
Jeez, Giant.
I didn't know I'd get a laser right away. Shut up. Oh, more! Come at me, bro! 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 I gotta loot this bitch first. Bitch! I can't because I'm too fast now.
Oh, you can press Q to bring up squadron commands and press B to have Tian attack as well.
There's so much stuff! Holy cow! I mean, that can be done. Many thingies and whatnot. Press C to communicate. 1. Tian. Break and attack status wait. Flying through space.
Yay, space!
Schwow. A large crowd cheers as you enter. The governor, dressed in a bright traditional dress, leads a small delegation. On behalf of the grateful people of Jiangmen, we give you this 2,000 yuan for your brave actions against the first hunter's outpost. After the crowd disperses, a woman dressed in red approaches you. Thank you for taking care of Tian. He's always wanted to bring honor to his family, and I'm glad you helped him succeed. Bowing to you, she hands you a gold chip. Please accept this gift of 2,000 yuan. Yeah!
Ooh.
Double!
Well done, sir.
Now, of course, you get a different reaction if Tian dies during the mission, as you can imagine.
Bet. I didn't even think about him.
Get the fuck out of here.
Let's see if I can, if there's anything.
Best voice acting ever, says Anton. As well, he also says that it's taken him 5 years or so to learn the game as much as he had, and he's still learning things now and then. And that is not something you can say about most video games.
That's cool. I'm really glad. I'm glad he stuck with it for 5 years. Okay, so let's see what stuff you got.
That's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, this is the stuff that's for sale, not what I picked up. Sell items. We have an Artura launcher.
Oh, they were saying about that for the mission before.
And a case of Martian Merlot.
That's good for sale. Oh, there's a bunch more missiles.
You mean consumption?
There's a bunch more missiles that the T11s I think might be good for your launcher.
Oh, for purchase?
Yeah.
Yeah, purchase.
Oh, these ones? No, I don't want to buy 355.
Oh, I think you do.
I can't.
I think you should.
355, 4260.
You just saved them from destruction. Maybe they should just waive the bill.
Let's buy 100. There.
They go fast.
Not the way I shoot. Alright, where are we going now? Plus.
Okay. So what all types of weapons are there, and do they have different reactions on different types of shields and enemies you come up against?
Yeah, basically at this level there are, I guess I'd say, 3 basic types of weapons. There's lasers, there's the kinetic weapons, which is the Otoroshi that you had originally is a kinetic, basically a bullet, and then you've got missiles, which have explosives. So at this level, those are the three main types of weapons you've got. And yeah, you know, as you can imagine, something like explosives are going to do more damage against stations. Lasers don't do as much damage against stations. There's some ships that have laser resistance or you know, kinetic resistance. So you know, you have to kind of gauge that.
Interesting.
And
as
you get,
I was going to say the travel speed with the laser that Giant is using now is hitting ships a lot easier because it travels so much faster.
yeah, absolutely. That does make it a lot easier. Later on, you know, in later levels, you start getting other kinds of damage types. You start getting, you know, nukes. You get, you know, plasma weapons, fusion weapons, that kind of stuff, and just getting pretty nasty.
Interesting. I think you also just answered Infinity's next question, which was, you say at this level, so what do you get when you move beyond these? And I assume that's like the fusions and the nukes and that kind of thing.
Yeah. After that, you start getting nukes. In the core game and in Eternity Port, the highest level is plasma. You start getting plasma weapons and antimatter weapons, and those start being pretty deadly.
And then the next logical question: can you blow up planets?
Almost, not quite. You can hit like asteroids and stuff like that, and they'll you know, you start getting ejecta out of them. But no, you're not in this series. You're not quite powerful enough to blow up planets. But I gotta add that to the list.
There you go.
Oh, I actually have to travel more than 4 feet to get to this one.
Ooh, level 4 dark matter gun.
A small mining rig is dark and cold. Sharp blonde man floats next to you. Thank Demina, you're here. We had a reactor leak and had to dump all our fuel. Now we're running on emergency power. Can barely keep the air from freezing out. We need 10 fuel rods to restart our reactor. Do you have any spare fuel to help us? Undock.
You don't have a lot to spare.
Go back and be like, sorry, I got nothing, bro.
Yeah, give you a little push.
Would they say they need 10? You can donate some. Thank you. We use the fuel to restart a reactor. We're good to go. Alright. Win for the bros! A for autopilot. That's what he says when he's just flying along.
So let's see if we can find the gate to Centauri and to Sol. It'd be great if we got to see the solar system.
Yeah, I'd love to see Earth.
All right. So this is what we have currently for what we've looked at. Oh my God, there's a planet way out there. So how about if I go this way to that planet down there, the big planet?
Sure.
Yeah, go for the closer ones first.
Enemy ships. We're just gonna have to fight a little bit. I won. Turn into Peter Griffin as he disables the ship. No, that's what my ship sounds like.
Peter Griffin, the last starfighter.
My ship, for some reason, has the computer just sounds like Peter Griffin. Every time he does something that just screws with somebody else, you just hear him laugh in the background. It's a really passive laugh. We got here laser cannon, 5 cases of Martian Nori, 5 Tempest Syringes. Loot small. Okay, so there's nothing around here. Where's the next one? Oh, that was the Outlaw base. Okay, that's good. How about that way now? Yeah, right there.
Yeah, right there.
Oh yeah. Flying away.
Good question.
Schwow. Oh, this way. It's so dark out here. I can see all the stars. As if I were in space. Wait a minute. You think so? You think so?
Oh.
Two ships? You think so?
I was going to ask, are there any points in the expansion where you can change your ship?
No, not yet. That's another thing that you can do in a mod, but you can't yet do in the game. The biggest problem I found with it was I found it very hard to balance the game once you start changing ships. So I have to think a little bit deeper about how to get it right.
That makes a lot of sense too. I would much prefer a balanced game than something that you can easily win.
Besides, the way it works right now, it's the ship is pretty much all about the devices it carries. So you can almost pretty much have your ship be whatever you want it to be just by just having different devices.
True enough.
I better go find a place. Oh goodness. I better go find a place before I run out of fuel, but I might be in trouble.
Yeah, almost any friendly station will refuel you.
Yeah, it's a matter of finding one.
Yeah.
Okay, I might have to travel back into town. You really want to try this, bro? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Alright, so I gotta go back this way. Oh yeah, I should be fine. No, I want to go this way. Koyash Stargate.
That's where you came from, I think.
Would there be a...
Yeah, that is.
A station, though? Like...
there's probably... there's a bunch of stations here. The UAS mine would probably help you. Would refuel you.
Okay, I'll go that way. If I have enough. Should be okay.
Yeah, you should have enough.
And then I explode.
Oh!
No, I'm kidding. Run out of everything. Die instantly. Refuel 20.
Oh no, we're out of fuel!
That doesn't make any sense! Isn't that what always happens? You run out of fuel and explode? You have run out of fuel. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Who designed this ship? Okay, where are we going now? Are we just gonna go north if there ever was such a thing?
Was there a planet southeast?
Yes, there's one way down there.
Try that one.
Okay,
Sometimes there's gates around there. If not, yeah, probably the other little asteroids.
Come on, man. Enemy ships being killed. No, I'm not. I have 100. Oh man, those guys hit hard. Either that or I wasn't paying attention.
Oh yeah, that's a harder ship.
Oh yeah, you were right.
Oh yeah.
Woo! We're going to space. Oh wait.
So where does this lead? This hopefully leads to Centauri.
We are to the Centauri system.
Now find
getting closer.
Holy crap! It's a hey. Whoa, hey.
Did they kick you through?
No, I'm still in the Centauri system.
But they came after you.
Those dicks. I don't think they were attacking me. No, they're way down like that way. Okay, so this is like a double system.
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna just
follow these guys because
dock here for a moment. Dock services referral, and then we're going to. Oh wait, I'm going. Is somebody attacking again? Oh, you guys, give it up! Seriously, was it worth it? Was it?
Wow, bro. Settle down, bro.
No. Oh, good fuel rods.
Yeah, those guys often have fuel rods, so those are good ones to kill if you need them.
You don't have enough space to carry damage segment of reactive armor?
Yeah.
Technically, right now, we're Giant is getting intense. Seriously, bro.
Bro.
2 hours in.
Bro, seriously, bro.
We're on a pilgrimage home to Earth.
Don't bro with me, man.
You've done pretty good though. I mean,
I'm on edge.
You haven't died yet.
I'm a loose cannon. Hex.
Oh my God, George! I can't believe you just said that.
I know. Sorry. Just. Yeah, nothing good.
You're gonna get out of this screen and you're gonna be surrounded by pirates.
Yeah, that'd just be like, boom. Oh.
Yeah.
Everything at once. Alright, so we're gonna go look. Wow.
Ooh, like a dual system.
There is so much. Look at all that stuff in there.
Crazy. Oh, I was gonna ask, Centauri and Sol, are they based off of like the actual solar systems? Like, well, Sol at least.
Yeah, roughly. I mean, definitely. I try to keep, like, for instance, you know, Centauri it's a triple star system, but the third star is so far away that doesn't fit on that.
Yeah.
So these are roughly proportionally to kind of how they are.
George.
Oh.
George.
I jinxed it.
Why'd you say
totally
it, man?
jinxed it. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's okay.
Wow.
The nice thing about this is you can just continue and you'll still be in the Centauri system.
Oh wow, really?
So it's not like you have to restart the game. Just continue. And you won't have to start from scratch.
So continue a previous game?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Centauri. That's cool. That's a nice feature.
Okay,
You know, you lose the permit at conduct, but you get to continue playing.
Yeah. It's a good thing Bob isn't here. He'd probably yell at you right now.
I know. I know. I'm so sorry I said that. That guy looked pretty nasty. But so you basically got reset to the point when you entered the system. So anything you did in the system since you first came in, you lost. That's the only.
I didn't really do anything. So
You didn't do much. It doesn't really
I
matter.
think you got some fuel rods. That's it.
Yeah.
You've got 10 minutes to find Earth.
Oh man, I don't want to go back to that place.
You got 10 minutes, Duke.
Okay, so what do you say would be the best way to go? Back to where I got killed,
Good question. I don't know.
Pick a direction. Try and get to the other star system.
I'll get to the other star system.
Yeah, get to the other star
There
system.
you go. Autopilot engage. Get on a map. Just go to autopilot. There we go. That guy was fine.
Are you a bad enough dude to find Earth?
I'm pretty sure it's random. Like where all the stargates are. Otherwise, I'd try to tell you.
Duke, you're our only hope. Planet Earth has been kidnapped by ninjas.
We can't find it. If we can't find it.
Oops, I'm almost on my way out.
Anton says that stargates are often between the two stars, but that may just be the RNG in his games.
Yeah, that's often the RNG, but yeah, it happens. It happens.
Okay, what do we got here? Start.
We're just over
Okay,
half.
you leave me alone. Whoa.
Oh,
That was weird. Yeah.
I love the smoke trails too.
Okay, where am I in regards to everything? Coming towards the sun. I mean, the star. Hot enough for you? Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That looks like it might be it.
brutal.
Nope. I better
You could
refuel
probably,
one.
yeah, I was gonna say you could refuel there. Hopefully. Maybe they don't like you.
No, you don't like your kind down here.
Nah, Skeeter.
No, excuse me, ain't done nothing wrong. Okay.
Quick, land in the star.
Okay,
Thanks, Infinity.
there we go.
Said the man that wanted to blow up our escort and then nuke a planet.
All you hear is... all you see is my ship go to the center of the star, and you just hear... tss, and you're done.
No, this is not. He's thinking of a different system. I can't think of a white dwarf system where you actually do get killed.
Oh, well then.
Well, that's kind of your choice for
Come
trying to land on a star, then,
there's
isn't it?
Oh no, it's just a ship there. Okay, we don't want a ship. Where are we looking at? So you think it might be in the center?
Try that.
Okay.
I mean, basically, yeah.
It's
Unfortunately,
random somewhere in there.
Yeah, we're gonna go for that cluster right in the smack dab in the center.
Yeah, because a lot of times it's in kind of the outer edges of the system.
Oh, I found a mine. And lots of dudes.
Oh.
Lots of evil bro dudes.
Oh yeah, avoid that.
Let's see what we got here. Nothing. Nothing. That almost scared me. Oops, just autopilot into miscellaneous. No, there wasn't anything there. So I'm going to go back in the other direction, and I'm going to go to that big cluster of stuff.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Yep.
It's on the other side of the star. You may...
Yep.
Oh, no, you're fine. I was going to say you might want to think about
Want to go to normal view?
Normal view. Normal view. Normal view. Isn't he sitting a little close to the TV? Sorry. Random Mystery Science Theater quotes that nobody will get.
Oh man, there's so many guys down there. All of my nopes. Okay, so nothing in this cluster of fun. What are we at? Oh, we're not even there yet.
So we have about 6 minutes left in the show.
No!
And one of the last questions I want to ask George,
Yeah.
if I could get serious for a minute,
Uh-oh.
is why the hell is this game only $6?
Yeah, part of it for sure is the game has always been free, so I've just always wanted to have the widest possible audience. And the core game, I think, like a lot of what you're playing is the core game. Eternity Port adds a whole bunch of new stuff, but it just wouldn't exist without the core game. God, I'm really happy that you're saying that, though.
Yeah, no, seriously, I totally appreciate the fact that the full game, the core game, is free. Blows my mind, and the fact that this expansion is only $6 also blows my mind, just because of the amount of content and work that has gone into it. Like, it's an amazing piece of fan service, and it's nice that you have the community that has recognized that. I'm surprised. Pleasantly surprised, but
yeah.
I'm surprised that it's so cheap.
And honestly, I mean, a lot of it is the reason I do it. I think a lot of it is for my fans. I mean, I just think they've just been so helpful. I really want it to be kind of give a little bit back. Besides, this is the kind of game where I really think. The fans are kind of supporting it by just buying all the expansions, and I've gotten great reception so far from Eternity Port, even more so than Corporate Command. So I'm just really happy with how the fans have received the game. So yeah, I'm happy.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna find it because this is so big.
Did you use that ROM? Giant picked up a ROM that had the name Serenity on it.
You should use it. You should use it. Now, see, I told you there's references. There's references to all sorts of other.
Yep. What did it give you?
It said it enhanced my visual display.
Oh.
That doesn't quite help. Sometimes there's a map ROM. That's what I was hoping.
Yeah, so that we can find the star yet. You have 4 minutes. 4 minutes left, Duke.
Shoot.
You'll just have to have me back.
I have no problem with that.
Me neither. Well, I better just kill these guys. I don't want to do that.
Oh, snap.
Might as well just kill them all.
Now you're talking like Infinity. A resident sociopath. Just remember, don't install HAL 9000. Oh!
I'm good. I have 127 things.
Wow, that's a lot of things.
Yeah, I know.
Did you install stuff to increase those things?
Yeah, I totes did.
Wow.
Use some missiles on this thing.
Oh, that's right. Meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, no!
Oh!
Totally didn't
Oh,
realize
God.
that.
Oh God! No! Oh.
Oh, what am I
that was the
pressing?
blow-up screen.
Autopilot, get me out of here. Jeez.
Woo!
So I
How
actually
many things do
finally
you have
took...
left?
What?
How many things do you have left?
33. But it's going back up.
Oh, okay. Well, go finish that guy off. He was nearly dead.
Oh, I gotta wait. Where is he? I don't even know where he is now.
Southish.
Selfish.
Somewhere around.
There it
You
is.
just detected
Yeah,
it.
right there. You're almost hurt. I won.
Oh yeah, missiles.
Meow, meow, meow. Yeah. I meowed you, bitch.
Is that like the Orgasmerator missile?
Yeah, it is.
Seriously. Meow. Wow, you bought a lot of those.
About 100.
Haha! Kill your dead husk.
There, you better have something good. Longbow missiles? Okay. I don't have enough space.
Why don't you just put them where you just fired all those missiles from?
No, that's a different type. No, you don't. You can't use them anyway. That's pretty cool though.
Yeah, good fight.
Seriously?
Bro, they weren't even doing anything. They're just like, yep, flying through here. Oh god, that's a lot of dead things. And then you just started shooting at them.
More. Oh my god! I won.
Those armor barrels should work now, says Anton.
Yeah, he's right.
Okay, so I'm just probably gonna end up going. Just. You know,
We just hit 9 o'clock too.
I'll aim for the mine.
So join us next time in the search for Earth. Oh, that big thing? That's about
I'm docking! I'm docking! Let me dock! Let me dock! Seriously, you guys, let me dock!
It's the Ides of March for Giant.
I'm okay. I mean, I have no fuel. So I'm just gonna...
Goodbye! Have a wonderful
Life
time!
support failure in 25 seconds. 20 seconds.
So, in the last 15 seconds, any thoughts on the game
It's
before
amazing,
you die?
super fun, lots to do, keeps you interested no matter what. Because if you're not, in an area
6,
trying to kill something or picking up something, you also have the ability to just explore.
Okay, stop. You're dead.
I regret nothing.
Oh man, this was a lot of fun, guys. This is a lot of fun.
We always have a blast when you're here, George. So I would definitely love to have you back on the show if you want to have us
So,
Sure.
chat about the game again.
so me killing a Drake class missile ship was actually quite the feat.
Yes,
A notable feat.
Oh,
that's one of the good ones.
Mm.
Go hit F2, and you can see kind of your record.
Money, score, ship class,
I like that.
time played.
cool achievement unlocked. Died by running out of gas.
I tried to dock at a place that wouldn't let me. They looked friendly until they started shooting.
Oh, that's so good. Thank you again, George. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight, too. We had a great amount of user interaction.
Yeah,
all
it was
the
awesome.
viewers. It was really nice. I love being able to do the show in this medium because we get to interact with the viewers just as much as we get to interact with awesome people like George. So thank you, everybody, for coming to watch it.
And if you know anybody else that Sorry, I just got distracted by a jumble of stuff going on there. If you know anybody else that enjoys this, would like to watch us, pass on the word that we're on every Monday from 7 to 9 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, which is minus 700 UTC.
Yeah.
Because we're always looking to expand our community base.
Yeah. And we got lots more great shows coming up, too. We have, the entire month of December booked.
And one of the coolest ones that we have is we're going to be playing Guns of Icarus with the developers again for 2 straight hours.
Which means we need some costumes.
I'll just wear my Darth Vader helmet.
I'm actually really interested to chat with them because we're going to be playing with the people that held that charity stream where they had like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye and all them fighting. So we get to talk about that experience. So I'm looking forward to that.
That's really cool.
We also have the Shadow Era card game coming back, and we're actually going to we have a special surprise for that one, which is going to be super cool.
Yeah, jeez.
But anyway, I want to say thank you, George, for coming on the show. If you guys haven't yet, I'm going to link again to check this game out. Go get this now. There we go.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. This has been wonderful.
Spend all the money.
Yeah. If you guys want the main game of Transcendence, you can actually get it for free, which is a crime, on the website I just linked. And if you want to play Eternity Port, which is what we were playing tonight, which just launched recently, it's $6, which is the second crime of the evening.
Help this man buy some, what are they called? The Hardy Man suppers.
Yeah, the Hungry Man.
Yes.
We need to feed this poor developer because he doesn't want to...
soups.
He doesn't want to sell his game, so...
Yes, please.
Alright, guys, but from everybody here at Average Giants and everybody at IGM, thanks for joining us. Thank you again, George. And until next time, much love, and we will see y'all soon.
Excelsior!